What is up, everybody? It is a beautiful Taco Tuesday. I hope everyone's had a great February so far. We are wrapping up. We got like 3 days of February with leap year. But before we get any further into this stream, make sure you guys drop a like. And of course, also, if you want to check out any of these tools that I'm about to show you guys, first link down in the description below. Use code Crushables, 25% off your first month. Let's get straight into it. I'm here to put in some plays, answer any of you guys' questions. Let's just have a chill stream for like 45 or 30 to 45 to an hour, whatever it may be. So, what up, Select Weekly, and what up, Robin Jones? But let's get straight into things. So, starting on Prizepicks here, of course, as usual, we have some fantasy scores, we have some League of Legends. But there's only one data point on all those, so far, not really liking anything, but I haven't scrolled too far just yet. One thing I want to do is I want to do a middle if possible. I got to see if any of these apps are up, but I did a middle today, and it cashed, so I will show you guys what it was. So, yeah, I did a middle on Jock Market and Prizepicks, and it was like a correlation to slash middling, and we cashed it. So, I want to see if we could do that again. I was very close. Like, this match was very close to actually being in the middle, but, you know, that's fine. Let's get into it. So, Brunson Hardenstein out. I just saw that. So we do have some value popping up here, like Franz Wagner under 6.5 rebounds. You have Perkins. So I guess we can go ahead and try to build a slip on Prizepicks to start things off here. So let's go ahead and do just that. A lot of different things in our way, but we're going to come down to these ones. I'm going to skip the fantasy scores for now. So let's go to Franz Wagner. We could put in the taco. We'll start there. So Wagner, I believe that was under 6.5 rebounds. So we can just go ahead and get straight into it. So under 6.5 rebounds on Franz Wagner. And then we can go to college basketball on Perkins and see if we can get in a play here. So Perkins, and that was over 17, under 17.5 points. So we'll take the under on Perkins. And then we got Kyle Kuzma over PRA. So we can go to that. Start to get a play, 33.5 still there. And then Jalen Suggs under 3.5 assists. There's Franz Wagner again. But Suggs under 3.5 assists to be our last leg here. Isn't the worst in the world. So we could go ahead and do that. That could be our first entry of the stream. So we'll go ahead and share that link. And yeah, if you've been playing on Dabble, you've been having a ton of fun with me because, man, Dabble has been killing it. I've been using it strictly for just correlation on NHL. Man, what a weekend it was. And unfortunately, yesterday it could have continued, but I had the wrong one in. I live and die by the one that's emailed to me. And unfortunately, the one that was emailed to me, wasn't the right one yesterday, but it is what it is. You know, it's all good. It's all good. It sucks, man. I would have loved to have been a part of cashing 3 days in a row on some NHL slips, but it happened. So we took the under on Franz Wagner, under on Jalen Suggs' assist, over on Kyle Kuzma, and under on Tony Perkins with the taco. So that'll probably be our taco slip. Someone asked about some Fliff value, so we can get straight into that. And then there's still there's still 4 more games on Dabble. I'm not sure if they're gonna send out another email for some more correlation, but if it is there, I will obviously put it in. But let's go to Fliff. Let's go to Fliff because someone asked. Percentage is what we got. We have Duncan Robinson under 3.5 assists. Not a bad play. You got Pinnacle at minus 184 odds. You get it at minus 125 on Fliff, so that's not terrible to go ahead and look at if you wanted to. I'm currently not playing on Fliff. I've been focusing on Prizepicks, Dabble, Boom, and now SportsQuack. Just started playing on there. And I hit my free $25 entry, so that was a great start on SportsQuack. But yeah, then you also have Malik Beasley under 12.5 points. Very interesting because I actually took his over PRA earlier in the day, but maybe lines have moved. But on bettor, his line was recommending over PRA earlier in the day, so maybe... We'll see. I assume under 4.5 assists. So definitely is some Fliff value. I think these 4 right here, if you want to throw them in a straight or just parlay them. I don't know if I'd parlay them all. Maybe you could do 2 of them. But if you're feeling dangerous, want to do all 4, I guess you can. But straights or, maybe 2 picks would be the way to go. Let's go to bettor because bettor, ever since they announced the new value, of course, with, obviously 6 entries with some extra insurance, it has been, value's been on here, it has been crazy. So there is easily a slip we could build here on bettor at the moment. So Duncan Robinson, that play is popping up. Of course, as you guys know, bettor unfortunately does not have a desktop, so I can't show you what I'm doing here, but I'll try my best to, tell you what I'm working with here. So Miami under, we got another taco. So go vote on the taco as well. We got Aiton, Chet, Jay for the taco. So if you want a late night taco, go ahead and vote. Prizepicks just tweeted that. All right, so let's start here. Duncan Robinson under 3.5 assists still on the board. Minus 184 odds on Pinnacle. Really good play there. Chet under 27.5 PRA. Do we want to come down? Paul Reed to a steal. We got Fred VanVleet over 2.5 3-pointers made. Kuzma we just took. Luka Doncic. Ooh, I love the value on Luka Doncic. You have minus 160. We're going to come down to Luka Doncic here and take the over on 6.5 assists and rebounds. Yeah, we'll take that. You got Evan Mobley over 8.5 rebounds. John Collins, really good value there as well. There's a ton of value, man. Like, you really can't go wrong with anything you're about to put in bettor. Bettor has just been amazing, and it wasn't always like this, but I think since the new 6-pick entries, I think that's why the way it is. Let's Robert Thomas over a point. Evan Mobley. Let's do Evan Mobley over 8.5 rebounds. We need 6 picks. Again, we can't really go wrong with any of these. These are all really good value. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and choose any of these, I'm just taking my favorite so far and just looking at the odds here. So Chet, guess we could. There is some discrepancy here, so we could go on Chet under. We'll go to Chet under. There is some discrepancies. If that isn't bumped by now, let's see. Chet under 27.5 PRA, still there. Paul Reed over steal. There's only 3 data points, but the juice is heavily on the over. We could put Reed in here. Fred VanVleet also pretty good, over 2.5 3-pointers made. We'll do it. We'll do that one. Do we want to put Paul Reed in here though? Is the question. What is the middle for Prizepicks? We're gonna. Ooh, Fred VanVleet got removed. We're gonna build something. We're gonna build something if I can. I gotta go see. We'll look at the middling tool here in just a second. Alex De Bricat, I don't know how to say his name, over a point. Very good odds on that. If we want to take a player point over Detroit, which, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do so. So let's go Alex. I don't know how to say his last name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Over on points, very good value. You got minus 152 odds, minus 146 odds. Then Robert Thomas, we could do another hockey player. We could even come down to John Collins, which is actually pretty good value as well. We'll do John Collins. We'll keep it mostly NBA. John Collins over PRA. But again, if you don't want to do the hockey play and you see something else you like on the board, definitely take it. And we're going to do, again, use the dynamic play. The insurance you get on dynamic is absolutely amazing. So definitely go with that. And that is what we're going to do. So I need to get an application. I think there's an application where I could have showed this on my phone, but it's Duncan Robinson under 3.5 assists, Luka Doncic over assist rebounds 16.5, Evan Mobley over 8.5 rebounds, Chet Holmgren under 27.5 PRA, Alex De Bricat over a point, and then John Collins over 25.5 PRA. Use a dynamic payout. All we have to do is get 4 correct to even profit a little bit. Obviously looking for the 6 sweep. But yeah, bettor has been pretty awesome with the new. I mean, just having that insurance is pretty awesome. Really good trade-off. I already have 4 entries in bettor today. All right, let's see if we can do a middle, because I did that yesterday, or I said I did that today, and I want to see if I can do it with you guys. So let's go to the middling tool. I don't know if so I like to do it with CS2, because let's see if I don't know if Jock Market and SportsQuack have CS2 up yet. So yeah, there actually is one here. So we could do Mangus, but I'm going to try to keep it correlated as well if possible. So let's see if we can do this. So we'll start with Mangus over 20. Well, actually, I could do that on my phone. Sorry. Then we'll look at Jock, or I'll have to do Jock. I don't know if Jock Market has a website. I'll have to look at that, but I'm not going to have it up for now. But we're going to try to do a middle here, a correlated middle if possible. So that was Mangus. So let's go see if we can do that. And then we'll definitely do probably a correlation slip at the end of this, or for sure. The 27.5 over. And then on Jock Market, we're going to take the under. But I got to see if this match Mangus under 29.5. Okay, so that's a good start. So we're going to take the over on Prizepicks, under on Mangus. Now we got to see who is playing So let's see if we can do this. Just bear with me, guys. I have to look and see where the discrepancies are. I like how on Jock Market it like tells you the match, so I can just look at the match rather than. I don't even know what is that. Sampy. Okay, it's Sampy. Sampy. What time does Sampy play? A lot of 8 a.m. Okay. 8 a.m. There it is. Nope, not yet. There it is. Okay. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. So we already have Mangus under 29.5. Or over on Prizepicks, under on Jock Market. So, and now we gotta see. So they're gonna be playing. So he plays for Sampy. So we gotta see what we can get on Espionage and see if there's a discrepancy. That's Bet Boom. Nothing there. Nothing. And okay. Let's go to the CS2 board now. So let's go to that match really quickly. That's going to be right here. Okay. So we got Mangus. Now we got to find an over on Lucky, Cabby, Iceberg, Mr. or Quez. All right. Let's see if there's a discrepancy here. So Lucky is at 32 on Jock Market, 31.5. So it's a 0.5 discrepancy. Let's see if we can find a bigger one. Cabby is 32. So again, it's only 0.5. Iceberg, 29.5. Mr. So this is going to be like the biggest middle, but it's still, we're still taking both sides. It's so correlated, but we have a decent middle with Mangus. So we're going to still do this. Quez is 27.5. So yeah, I think it looks like it's just a 0.5 discrepancy. So at least we have a middle there, but we're just taking both sides because, you know, CS2 could be correlated with it going over under. More than likely the guy, if the match goes to extra rounds, more than likely both players are going over. If it goes less rounds, more than likely both players are going under. So we're trying to build this really quickly. eLive, that's the same team, I think. Yeah, it is. All right, so I think we're just gonna have to take one of the just one of the 0.5 discrepancies. I know Cabby's really good, so we're gonna take over on Cabby here. We're going to take over on Cabby and under on Cabby on Jock Market. So we got that so far. Let's see if we can find a better middle here with CS2 where we get an over on Prizepicks. So Chiron, no, doesn't list anything on Jock Market at the moment, but let's see if he's actually... No, Bet versus Bet Boom. So they don't have Chiron, I think, listed unless if he's... No, there he is. But they're same. It's the same line. Never mind. XI under, over, under. We might just have to leave it at 2, but maybe we can find a way. I guess there is a point. There's a 1 point. We could do it here. There's a 1 kill discrepancy at 28 or 29. So we could do that. So we'll do Siren over on Prizepicks once again. So this is going to be Bet Boom. So this is going to be a different match. So Siren over. This is where we're going to start. There it is, 28. And then on Jock Market, we're going to take under 29. We're just basically line shopping here, guys. We're just taking advantage of CS2's correlation. And then we need something on the other team. So that's Bet Boom. They're playing alternate attacks. So alternate attacks, let's see what we got here. So Ozik, 29. He's at 28.5. So that's not going to work for... maybe we aren't going to be able to do this. Hyped is actually... Oh, never mind. It's the reverse. Yeah, that sucks. If Hyped was at 29.5 on Jock Market, that'd be perfect. But he's at 20.5 on Jock Market. Damn. All right. Arrow, 27, 26.5. So these are actually opposite now. Man, that sucks. We might not be able to do this. Dantis, I think that's the same team, unfortunately. Zorte, Freeze, 29, 29.5. So there's that. So we could do Freeze. We might have to settle on Freeze because the rest of them are like the opposite of what we want, taking the unders and Jock Market. It would be awesome if that was reversed. If Hyped was reversed, I believe it was, that would be so amazing, but it's not. Freeze might be the one we have to do, though. Sky, just double checking. Yeah, 26.5 on Prizepick, 26 on Jock Market. And then Nafany, I think that's the same team. So yeah, I think we're going to have to settle on Freeze. So we'll do Freeze at 29 on Prizepicks. And then 29.5 on Jock Market. So if he, gets 29 in Prizepicks, then we push. These aren't like the best middles in the world, but still we're taking the best, we're taking both sides. So kind of like doing this. And I did this today and it worked out, so we'll do it again. All right, so maybe this time we all right, so sorry if that took a while, but I just had to look at this. So and then we could look at SportsQuack as well. I know there's a free thing on, or there's a free entry on SportsQuack today, up to $20. So, or risk free, I should say. Now it's okay. So we got over. So all overs on Prizepicks, all unders on Jock Market. I'm gonna lock these in, and that should be ready to go. So boom. All right, I'll share this with you guys. If you want to tail this, and if you have Jock Market, this is the middle we're gonna go with here. So paste that in. So we're kind of middling here, middling while correlating as well. It's not the best middles in the world, but still taking both sides of the matchup, hoping that both sides go the same route, where it either goes over or under. We're gonna hit on either app. Of course, there is the possibility that one match goes over, the other one goes under, so we don't profit at all. But just kind of taking advantage and hoping that it ends up going in our favor. So those matches are at 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. respectfully. So, all right. Let's go to SportsQuack, because I know they have a free thing. Oh, that's middling. Whoops, we don't want to do. And then Hot Streak's also another really good app for middling. I just wish their platform wasn't like the dynamic payout or whatever it is, or whatever it's called. I forget. Like what Dabble, or not Dabble, is what Parlay Play is now. So that sucks. But let's go back to the optimizer. Let's go to SportsQuack now. Let's see if we can build a free slip. May not be able to. Not a lot of value on the board on SportsQuack. Although there's pretty good odds on this Jarrett Allen play. Draymond Green. And then the best slip types on SportsQuack, I'm gonna imagine, are the 5 picks. Yeah, it looks like this, the 5 pick non-insured on SportsQuack is the best odds. It is risk free though, so we could do it. So let's try to build a entry on SportsQuack. Why not? It is risk free. We might as well. It's not going to be the best value in the world, but we get our money back. That's all good. So going to SportsQuack now. Also does not have a website. I was lucky enough to hit my first free entry on SportsQuack, so that was nice. And I did a successful middle, or it was successful on Prizepicks, wasn't successful on SportsQuack, but still gained a unit, which is why I like doing both sides. So all right, so let's start. We got some League of Legends plays, but unfortunately, we don't have many data points. And again, we got Underdog. I wish I had access to Underdog, man. It's really unfortunate I don't. Jock Market, there was a discrepancy there on all text. We could have maybe did something there. I wonder if there would have been a better value doing this on SportsQuack rather than Prizepicks. Let's see if there's some better. Jock Market over 21.5. Or we're not on CS2. Let's see, CS2 to Jock Market, just that one. Danis, I think those guys, no, they're not on the same team. So maybe it could have been a little bit better doing it on Jock Market to, yeah, there definitely is some better discrepancy. So I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, if you have SportsQuack and Jock Market, middling tool, maybe taking both sides, you can find a way to do it between those two apps rather than Prizepicks and Prizepicks and Jock Market. Do it Jock Market and SportsQuack. All right, let's go back to trying to build a free risk-free slip on SportsQuack though. All right, so we're gonna skip Josh Hart over 15 just popped up. So let's go ahead, and this is gonna be my first play on SportsQuack that isn't esports. So we're gonna go over on 15.5 rebounds and assists. We'll do that one to start things off. We got under on Braden Strawberry, minus 145 odds. Under on points. I don't know anything about Braden Strawberry, but we don't need to know anything about him, as we know. We're going to take the under at 11 points. Draymond Green under 23.5 minus, and then you got one book at 22.5 with still juice on the under. So we'll do Draymond Green. This is risk free, by the way, as well. Draymond Green under 23.5. Maxey under 6 assists. We're going to go down to Allen. Allen over 10.5 rebounds, I believe that is. And then last but not least, we can do Philip Forsberg over shots on goal. I think that's 5 pick entry, right? I think that's a 5 pick entry. Yes, it is. All right, so we're going to do a 5 pick entry. So that is going to be, yep. So we'll do that. All right. So that is on SportsQuack. Should be risk-free. It said first entry is risk-free. I don't think there's something you have to, let's see. Is that even going to go through? It's loading at the moment. All right. While it's loading, Josh Hart over 15 rebounds and assists. Braden Shrewsbury under 11 points. Draymond Green under 23.5 PRA. Over on Jarrett Allen, 10.5 rebounds. And over on Philip Forsberg, 3.5 shots on goal. So, I don't know. Chalkboard Mitchell. Okay, we'll look at that in just a second. So, yeah, that is going to be all right. SportsQuack free entry. Or, sorry, I keep saying free. Risk-free, I guess. Almost the same thing. All right, so we built out some slips here, which has been nice. We got a middle. We're going to do a correlation slip as well. Always love doing those. Of course, if you follow me on Dabble, you haven't had a problem with following some correlation slips. I am gaining a lot of popularity there over on Dabble. It's almost kind of scary how many people are tailing me now, bro. I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie. And then some people just think I'm getting those plays off my brain. Like I'm just a genius at hockey, and that's far from the truth. I actually just started, now that I've been playing I'm actually starting to get into hockey now, which has been cool. Hockey's actually kind of fun to watch, and I never really gave it a chance before. So, yeah, pretty cool. Not gonna lie, DGF has gotten me into some more sports that I didn't think I'd ever watch. So that's kind of cool. But free square on Donovan Mitchell, you said. You have under 10.5 rebounds on Nick Claxton. Heavy juice on the under. Minus 162 odds across multiple books. So yeah, that's not bad. You also got Evan Mobley over 8.5 rebounds. Pretty good juice there across the... Yeah, there is some good chalkboard pairs if you wanted to take some of those. I'm not on chalkboard, and I haven't been yet. Maybe that will change in the future. But right now, I've just been kind of focusing on Prizepicks, Dabble. What else? Boom, which we haven't even looked at Boom. I need to go to Boom because Boom has been awesome too. Boom is kind of my underdog because I'm not able to play those three. Boom has the 6x payout on three players. Dabble was that for me. I can't play underdog in my state, unfortunately. Really sucks because I wish I could. But it is what it is. Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream as well. We're going to give out a correlation slip here in just a moment. All right, let's go to Boom. And if anyone needs to look at underdog, just let me know. I just never go on there because I can't. But we have some Boom value. So once again, Boom does not have a website that I can show you. So I'm going to be on my phone once again. Got a lot on the line tonight. Vassell over 3.5 assists looks pretty damn good. We're going to start there. I'm just going to do a 3-pick entry. Tyus Jones under, Jonas Valanciunas under, or Josh Giddey over 5.5 rebounds. I'm going to come down to Giddey for now, and then I might choose between one of those two. Giddey over 5.5 rebounds. Love the pinnacle juice on that one. Tyus Jones under 9.5 assists. Jonas Valanciunas. We'll do Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones under 9.5 assists. All right, so that will be our Boom entry. So there we go with that. All right, so Boom. No pun intended. Vassell over 3.5 assists, over on Giddey's rebounds, and under 9.5 assists on Tyus Jones. So that will be our play there. And now we can look at correlation, probably to end things off here, because I haven't had a lot of questions in chat. Probably will be a short stream unless you guys have any questions to ask me, or if you want me to look at something, let me know. Or if not, I'm probably just going to sign off here really quickly. Let's see. Gobert is a game time decision. Let's go to correlation. There's a lot of volume on man, we got 31 slips on correlation right now. Absolutely insane. Damn, we got a lot. All right, so let me know what correlation slip you guys want. We have, of course, we're not going to do any of the EV slips. We've been already doing that. We already put in a bettor slip in. These are push potential. I should never play those. Yeah, we're not probably going to play any of the EV slips, so we're going to skip those if I can click placed. You guys want a Prizepicks NHL or what? Or CS2? League of Legends. There was some League of Legends value on the board. But I kind of skipped them because there was only one data point on them. So I guess there was 2 on this one. Over 3. If you wanted to look at that one on closer. And then Kuz under 2.5. Very heavy juice on the under on him. I don't know if they're on the same team. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, there's some. Has anyone else noticed how off the fantasy score variance has been lately? Why under? All right, Prizepicks NHL. Let me do a vote for you guys. I know CS2 went off yesterday. I unfortunately did not put any CS2 correlation slips in. I really regret it now, but I forgot to. Totally forgot to put them in. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do a poll. All right, let's do a poll. Which? Prizepicks. Or let's just do this because there's only 2 options here. There's NHL or CS2. I'm not doing Dabble because. Oh yeah, I did, JB. Sorry. I literally read the comment and I didn't say anything. I don't play a ton of fantasy scores. I personally don't. So I couldn't tell you why the variance is there, but I know people have had success on fantasy scores, and I almost one time I built a fantasy score slip on here, and I believe it was a 2x. Very close. Did not mean to just ignore you. I apologize. I literally read the comment, didn't say anything. But yeah. Basically, I mean, you just gotta trust that eventually the variance will be there. It's just all about trusting the process. I have noticed DGF, you know, it basically just pulls the stats, I believe, from every book, and just like combine, like makes up a fantasy score, which books would have. If you don't want to play the fantasy scores, I don't play them a ton, to be completely transparent with you. So yeah, maybe just don't. I don't know, man. If you want to trust that it's going to turn around, play the fantasy scores. I don't play a ton of them. I honestly focus mainly on correlation anyway. Correlation is my favorite part personally about DGF. I love the correlation tool, especially when football season this year, man. Very, very fun. All right, so we have it 50-50. Did you play slips the red under or leave them alone? Do you mean like when? Do you just basically mean like a red square? Like if we came all the way down here to like right here or something? Is that what you mean? Okay, so you could. So here's the thing with that. You could, in theory, play them, but if there is better, you know, value, like on bettor, I'm not gonna lie to you. When it was just a 5 pick, there was never really a lot of value on bettor, so I would play a lot of the red squares just to get some slips on bettor. But you can sometimes get a jump on a play, like, you know, progressively getting better. And I keep trying. I'm not trying to like make a pun here by saying better and then, you know, better, but like sometimes you can get a jump. Like if you are looking at a red square because there's not a lot of value, what I would do is just start looking at the juice and just seeing like, you know, what the juice is telling you. And the play could potentially get better throughout the day. So sometimes I have in the past taken red squares, but if you can avoid it, I would. But it's not the worst thing in the world, especially if the play like somehow jumps up to green, which it definitely could. It definitely could. So that's how I would do it. All right, so it looks like NHL is going to win this. We're going to do a Prizepicks NHL one. There is the taco. Do you guys want to do the taco with the? Do you guys want to do the taco with the correlation slip, or does it matter which one? I don't know if you guys are like targeting a certain one. Let's see. St. Louis Blues versus Winnipeg Jets. I got a lot of the Dabble slips already, as you guys know. If you follow me on Dabble, you don't need me to give you a Dabble slip here. I live and die by the one that's emailed to me. So I've put in all of these. Some of these have probably changed. I just showed one. If you want to go ahead and pause and put that in, I just showed another one. But yeah, I have Dabble slips on my on my Dabble profile. So we're gonna go to Prizepicks, and then we'll go NHL. So they have all 12 of the games on here. We do the highest correlation score. We can do one with the taco. What are you guys feeling? Stars and Avalanche, okay. Stars and Avalanche is the bottom correlation score, but it is a decent profit margin. We do profit margin as well. It's ranked 4th. Really up to you guys. I truly do not care. Which one of these? Which one of those do you not have Dabble? Let's play one of those. I have all 8 on Dabble. I'm just saying, like, they probably have changed. I always put the one that's emailed to me in. So Jets and Blues is what I've seen Jets and Blues a couple times, so I think we'll go ahead and do Jets and Blues. When we get a discount on correlation tool, $200 is crazy. Bro, if I could give you a discount, I would, but it's not up to me. Unfortunately, I wish you could. I wish I could give you a discount, but I don't have that kind of power here. I know 25% off your first month. I don't know if that's with the correlation tool as well, but if you want to try that out, you can. But right now, the only thing on the correlation tool at the moment is CS2 and NHL. So, okay, enough talking. You guys want Blues and Jets, right? Is that what we're doing? Jets or Blues? Let's reveal it. All right, so we have Joel Hofer under 29.5, Braden Shen over 2, Cairo over 2.5, Justin Folk over 2, and Pavel Buchnevich over 2. So, and then Dylan DeMello over block shots. So there is the correlation slip for Blues and Jets. If you want to go ahead and put that in. I don't even want to sync Fliff right now. I haven't even been playing on Fliff. Just slide the login info. Why correlation tool so expensive? Because again, I'm not like a premium high up in I'm not like a front office member, if that's what we call it in DGF. So I unfortunately couldn't tell you like why it's that expensive, but it's up 852.85 units since August 18th. So there definitely is it definitely shows you that if you were a $5 unit guy, you'd be up 850 or whatever unit size you were, you'd be up pretty big. It came out during the NFL season. NFL, it absolutely crushed. NHL, it did good. Prizepicks, of course, nerfed the first version of correlation. But Dabble, correlation has been awesome. But I couldn't tell you why it's so expensive. I wish I could give you discounts. I wish you guys give you guys free trials, but unfortunately, I don't have that kind of power. But yeah, this is it. I'm not going to put it in just because I already have so many correlation slips and I've put in more money today than I would like to. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm actually going to put in the CS2 correlation slip in here in just a second. Cause I just have so much exposure to today. I don't want to continue to go crazy. So I'm not going to put this in. But if you guys want to copy this, I'll leave it up for a while. And you guys can copy it. But other than that, I'm going to go to the CS2 correlation slip, and that'll probably be the last thing we do. I know you guys voted for NHL, but I'm probably going to put the CS2 one in as well. I usually play those. I focus on a lot of esports on Prizepicks anyway, just because basketball sometimes makes me mad with like blowouts and stuff, or just crazy crap happening, like the Sexton. That's still a Sexton thing lives in my head rent-free when he never entered the fourth quarter after only needing one more point. That was insane. Things like that happen in basketball so much. It just annoys me so much. But yeah, I'm going to, if anybody needs more time on this, Dabble's cracking down on the slips for NHL. I know people have been talking about that. I have not been affected by that yet. I'm sure eventually it may happen. But for now, I'm just going to keep riding it until the train falls off. I saw someone today said that it's up to Dabble's discretion on who they stop from playing them. I don't understand that. Prizepicks just straight up banned correlation in NFL. Like not banned it, but like obviously they got rid of the yards to receivers. Like, ride till I can't no more. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. Like, and even then I think I saw someone just say, saw someone just remove the goalies. So even if that does happen, we could probably still do it and just maybe remove the goalie. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. It's, you know, bans and, you know, nerfs are bound to happen, especially when you're doing good. But I am going to go ahead and put in this correlation slip for Prizepicks, and this will probably be the last slip we do for the stream, unless you guys have anything else you want to tell me or ask me, whatever it may be. I'm here to answer or whatever. So let's see what this is about to be. So over on Arrow, over on Kyron, over on Avid, over on LNZ, over on Hampus, and over on JDC. All right, so let's start 4 a.m., 7 a.m., and 5 a.m. Hopefully a wake up and cash. So let's go to CS2. I'm going to share this with you guys. If you feel free to tail it if you want. We probably have to do NFL correlation like legal 6 pairs of teammates in 3 different games next season. Low key, yeah, probably, to be honest. Once Prizepick nerfed correlation, I never had, or they nerfed it to what they did. I never had any luck with the other. Well, of course there was minimal amount of games we were in the playoffs, but yeah. Once they nerfed it to where you can't combine yardage, like that really killed it for me. I was on a hot streak with correlation, man. But it is what it is. Hopefully by the time NFL is here, we can still do correlation on Dabble. I guess we'll see though. We'll see what happens. Kyron over. I love correlation, man. I know DFS apps are cracking down on it, but that's my favorite part. It's definitely my favorite part about DFS is correlation. Love it. Absolutely love it. Avid over 29, and then over on LNZ. All right. Replace this, and then I will share it with you guys. Dabble limits you when you do NFL correlation. I never got limited, but I will say I didn't hit a single NFL. I didn't hit a single NFL correlation slip on Dabble at all. Like I missed. Cooper Kupp killed me one week. Like I could have hit a lot. I think I had 2 slips that I could have hit on. But other than that, all chalk for me. For me anyway, I didn't hit a single slip on NFL correlation on Dabble. So maybe that's why they weren't looking at me like they're like, this kid sucks. So what do we need to worry about him for? But yeah, I didn't hit a single one. So we'll see when we cross that bridge. That's months for now. Of course, we're about to have the NFL offseason. So we'll see, man. But I think that will do it. By the way, I'm gonna ask you guys. None of you may answer, which is fine. Did anybody have any luck with their $920 entry? Because mine made me absolutely sick, by the way. If I can find it, I want to show you guys. It made me absolutely sick, bro. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. It's in here. Oh, whoops. I gotta go. See if I can find this one. I should be able to find it fairly quickly. I want to show it to you guys because it made me so mad. Yep, there it is. Bro, this made me so mad. So here was my free $900 power play that I did. Bro, Kevin Durant was like, the next day, he absolutely killed it on the boards and assists. He hit it the next day. It made me so mad. 3 for 4. Really sucked. Unfortunate. I hope one of you guys had luck hitting that. Like, I did not. So. But guys, I think that college bowl season correlation went crazy. At least one every day for a week. That is true. College bowl games definitely went crazy. I remember the KU one hitting for me. I think there was the Arizona one. I unfortunately had the tight end over Talator McMillan or whatever his name was, so I didn't hit on that one, but whatever. Drop a like as you leave the stream. I hope we have a fun little night caching. Hopefully we have some luck on our side. If I do put any more, Dabble slips in, obviously, you can have my notifications on. But other than that, guys, I think that is going to do it for us. So I hope you guys cash. Hope we hit some slips today. But we'll see what happens. So enjoy your night. Watch some sports. Get drunk. Whatever you got to do. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Let's cash.